Hey everyone, it's Lissette here. Welcome to my channel. For this video, we're going to be doing a Zodiac series number 4 or 5. I don't know. I'm not sure which one. I think it's number 5 right now. It is Taurus season. Taurus starts from April 20th through May 20th. So of course, you guys already know we're going to do a nail design for that sign. So yeah, let's just jump right in and we're going to get started. So this is what my current nails are looking like. As you can see, obviously I have no nails. This is how I always start off my videos. I do have a peel off base coat on. I am using the UNT Ready for a Takeoff brand. I have this linked on my Amazon storefront. So yeah, go check that out. But I did a very thin layer and then I just let it air dry. For this set, I'm going to use these extra long stiletto nail tips. These are the tips that are on my website right now. I did go ahead and measure them from sidewall to sidewall, making sure they fit properly. I'm going to keep the full length. I was going to cut it, but I decided not to. So I'm going to go in and start gluing these down. Everything that you see so far in this video is on my website. I'm gluing them down with my rubber base gel, adding a very little, and then I'm using my little side lamp that I love so much, once again on the website. Of course, it's all going to be linked in the description box. But yeah, so I just glue them on and it literally takes 2 seconds, and then I just let that cure and then move on to the next step. So since I do have this peel off base coat, I'm not doing it too much where I am blending that tip into the natural nail plate. But you know, a lot of you wanted to see how I would scuff over the surface of these tips, and this is it right here. I just take a 180 sanding band. This is at 5,000 RPM, and I am just removing that shine off of that surface. And if I didn't have the peel off base coat, I would go ahead and blend that tip into the natural nail plate. So before I do any kind of design, I'm going to go in with this clear hard gel. This is non-soak off. All of the products that are on my website that is a hard gel are non-soak off. The only thing that is soak off is the top coats and the rubber base gel. So I'm going in, I'm adding a very thin layer. I'm going to do this to all of the nails, and then I am going to cure it for a full 60 seconds. The brush I'm using is the number 6 brush, once again on the website. So once I've done that, I'm going to go in with my matte top coat, and I'm going to add a very thin layer to all of the nails. And this is just because I'm going to be applying some marble inks, and you need a mat to, you know, use these marble inks properly. So I wanted these nails to be green. I had a couple of comments, actually a lot of comments talking about Taurus they wanted to see a green design. So yeah, we're gonna go in, we're going to use these marble inks from Mia's Secret. And the design itself is going to be very similar to this pink and purple design that I did. So it's pretty much closely the same steps that I did in that video. I'll link it if you haven't seen it yet. But I'm going in with that green, and I'm just going all over the surface just to you know, get a little green tint in the background. I'm gonna let that air dry, and then I am gonna go in with the black, and I'm adding a very little amount of that black. I just wanted a little bit of dimension in it, but yeah, you'll see that in a second.
Como Jacob, dígame yes, baby don't say no, imaginando, tu boquita en la mía, baby sería un sueño, you know, pero si fuera real mi amor, imaginando, tu boquita en la mía, baby sería un sueño, you know.
Once I got that looking how I wanted it to look, I'm gonna go in with my rubber base gel. I could have went either way. I could have went in with the rubber base gel, or I could have went in with the hard gel. I just decided to go in with my rubber base gel because it was right there. I didn't cure it. I left it uncured, and then you are going to see me going in with some metallic flakes. You're gonna see me going in with some mylar flakes. You're gonna see me going in with some chrome powders. And it's really so I can get different dimensions, and I wanted it to look really magical, almost like when you're looking inside of the nails. I wanted a lot of different little aspects of just like a whole bunch of iridescent sparkliness going on in there. But I just ended up taking a little bit of each and I just stuck it right into that gel. Once I was fully happy with the placement and how everything was looking, I did go ahead and do a full cure for 60 seconds. So when it came to the marble inks and all of the metallic flakes and the chrome powders, all of those little extra pieces that I don't have on my website, I do have it linked on my Amazon storefront. Once again, I'll link all of that for you guys below.
Cuando estás conmigo, ¿cómo te lo explico? Siento que tu abrazo me protege contra el frío. Cuando estás conmigo, cuando estoy contigo, yo siento que nos unió el destino. Te daría un beso, dos besos, tres besos, solo vive el momento conmigo, mi amor. Te daría un beso, dos besos, tres besos, solo vive el momento conmigo, mi amor. No le pare, no le pare, no le pare ya. No le pare, no le pare, no le pare ya. No le pare, no le pare, no le.
And as I'm adding all of these little flakes and chrome powders and, you know, the metallic flakes, I'm being really precise. I have this detail brush that I got from Beetles, and then you are going to see me take like this black fluffy brush. That's actually a makeup brush from Elf. And I got this so long ago. I think I got it for like $1 back in the day. That's how old it was. But yeah, it just made picking up like the chrome powders a lot easy and just physically kind of placing it where I want everything to go. But yeah, I just keep doing this process until I was fully satisfied. Now that I fully added all of the freaking crap that I had to or wanted to add, I went in and I started encapsulating. This is once again the crystal clear hard gel. I add a very thin layer and then I just take a large amount and float that on top. And once I do this step, it almost looks as if like it magnifies everything that's inside. It just looks so freaking good. And yeah, I just love encapsulating.
You can meet me in the sky. Meet me in the sky. Never knew I could fly so high. Meet me way up there. Girl, I can't breathe without your love. Come be my air. Yo. Meet me in the sky where the stars touch. Me, you, and God holding hands over stardust. And the universe works in our favor. You've been praying for a man, but you your own savior. I'm just here to walk you into the light, hold you up for support, comfort you in the night, unfold your wings, teach you about flight. Your eyes hurt the first time you perceive sight, and I see you looking from the dance floor, merely rocking like you cooking. Trying to think of words to say to make my approach, avoiding eye contact until I know we close, and I know the mood is right and the time too. Not sure how many lives I live to find you, but you're here now, that makes two of us. Said you the only one, that takes two of us. Meet me in the sky. Never knew I could fly so high. Meet me way up there. Girl, I can't breathe without your love. Come be my air.
After encapsulating, I'm going in with my nail cleanser and just removing that sticky layer off of the surface of the nails, really cleaning it. And then we're going to go in with my 100-180 grit nail file. I'm gonna file these side walls really sharp. I want these super sharp. And then you are going to see me go in with a fine taper drill bit. This is a 5-in-1 drill bit. I don't have the nail file or the drill bit on the website yet, but they are gonna come really soon. But for the drill bit itself, I'm using this at 22,000 RPM, and I'm going around the cuticle section, making sure it's all smoothed out down the body, making sure there's no lumps and bumps, and really just trying to perfect the shape. Once I do those steps, I do go in and just above the surface smooth, just to give it that little final touch. I did go ahead and cleanse the nails again, and they looked so freaking pretty at this point. But you know me, I just had to add extra stuff. So we're gonna go in, and this is by Macart. This is their marble inks. It's more of like a pastel green, and I'm just going over the surface, and I'm adding very little to this. I didn't want to put too much on it, but I also wanted to kind of dull it down a little bit. I felt like it was too green almost and too bright. I don't know if that made sense, but I ended up just adding this a little bit, and this once again is just to give it a little bit more of a dimension. Adding a small amount, and then I go in with a detail brush and my nail cleanser and just go around the edges of that. And this is just kind of trying to like smooth it over and make it look a little more, I guess, like see-through and more cloud-like, almost more of like a smoky look. But once I was satisfied with that, I wanted to go in, of course, and add some bling. I wanted to add some chains, and all of the items that I'm going to be pulling out once again are on the website, even the case itself that you can store your items in. And I'm going to use gold for this design, and also my bling box, which is the champagne and emerald green. So for the design itself, I had it in my, once again, you know me and my brain, I'm trying to imagine something and try to replicate it and put it on the nail. So we're gonna go in, and I'm going to use my Bling It No Wipe gel. I'm going to fully cover the ring nail, and at this point I knew I wanted to put the Taurus, I know I wanted the Taurus symbol, and then the bull. Is it a bull? I think it's a bull. So it's almost like the outline of the bull. And I wanted to use the chain to kind of like do the silhouette almost of the bull. Yeah, I think that's like how to describe it. So hopefully you'll kind of see the image that I was going for once I complete the design. But for the eye itself, I did go ahead and take one of the emerald stones, put it as the eye, and you are going to see me try to create the silhouette of a bull. Now I was going to fill the entire chain in with some like caviar beads and some crystals, but I kind of liked the idea of just having the chain outline of it, and I just thought it looked really cool. And I'm not doing the entire face, I'm just doing one half of it. I was gonna do the other half on the other nail, but this took me so long to try to create, and I wanted it to look, you know, symmetric, and I felt like I couldn't achieve it on the other nail. Like I was just drained trying to do this one nail. But I did use different types of chains to create the horn, to create one side of the silhouette. And I just hope you guys get what it's supposed to look like, you know. Anyway, once I did that, I did go in with some caviar beads. Once again, you can get it on my website, LGNPRO.com. And I did add a little bit here and there, trying to add a little bit more towards the bottom where the mouth is supposed to be. And I did go blurry for a second. I apologize that, but I just try to fill it in with those caviar beads. Once I was fully satisfied with it, I did go ahead, I cured it in place. I was going to use these crystals, but I ended up not using them. These packs as well are on the website. We just rolled them out just in case you guys wanted a smaller version of the Bling It box. You could get those little packs separate. So for this middle nail, again, I'm going in, I'm using those cuticle bars, and I'm going to create the actual Taurus symbol, which looks like a circle and like horns on top. That was super easy. I just used 3 cuticle bars to create the symbol 1, 2, 3, and then I went in with some stones just to try to fill in that center. And then as far as the other nails, I just go ahead and I do around the cuticle section with the cuticle bars, and some more stones, and then I just fully cure it for a full 60 seconds. Last and final step, I'm going in with my shiny no wipe top coat and just finish off the rest of the nails and do a full cure for 60 seconds. And this is what the nails look like. I think they came out so freaking pretty. I'm loving the dimensions of it, and I really hope you could tell the half of the bull's face. I think they came out so pretty. I do have the actual Taurus name. And I was thinking about adding it, but honestly, I kind of just left it out because I think they just look so good as is. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this nail design, if you guys enjoyed this series so far. And yeah, give me a thumbs up if you love this nail design. I know I do. And for the next Zodiac sign, please let me know your thoughts on what kind of colors or theme, not theme, obviously it's gonna be a Zodiac theme, but let me know what you guys would prefer color wise. That's been a great help knowing what you guys would love to see, even shape and all that good stuff. But yeah, that is it for this video. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you are not subscribed already, and yeah, as always, thank you everyone for taking time out to watch this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media accounts. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.